All right, first of all, one more round of applause for Vava in this awesome seminar. Um,
Thank you guys for coming again. One of the hardest things about a seminar is giving you something that you could take with you. I want you to keep the wrestle up on the single leg. I want you to keep the idea of hugging someone's thigh and frustrating them enough to go out the back door or throw out the garbage. All right? Try to keep that in your mind. I know Josh knows it, so I know he'll help you improve it as we go. But again, this is one of my most frustrating ideas about seminars or workshops. You need to take something with you. So if it means you got to write it down, write it down. If you got to film it before you leave, film it, or something like that. Something that's going to help you remember in here. All right? Thank you, though, for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, guys. So one of the conversations that we had leading up to this seminar was like, he's like, Josh, I don't want to be one of those guys that just comes in and teaches a seminar, right? Like a cheap date, like a one-off cheap date, a one-night stand, right? So I hope you guys saw a lot of value in what was taught today. This is a position that frustrated me for years. And then I spent like a summer doing it last summer, doing it with Vava, and I was hitting on everybody. Professor Emil, well, like, he'll vouch for that, that position, man, I just had so many frustrating things about, and I just kept getting stuck. And I trained with Vava last summer. They were doing a series on that every week, like just built off the next week before, which I'm accustomed to with our structure. Like anybody that trains here knows that. Like I'm all about that structure and playing things off of the previous weeks and building a situation around a position, right? And then having like a lot of options. And when Vava started going through those things with me, I was like, oh fuck, here's another deep half guard class. And I was like, oh, just listen to what he has to say. But dude, no, what he had to say was beautiful. Like it closed so many of those gaps, right? And I was just like, I went from like, okay, let's listen to it to like, okay. I fuck with what this guy's throwing out there, right? So yeah, he closed all those holes. I came back and practiced what he told me to. I always listen to this man's advice, and like that's what makes a good coach, man. Like a good coach is like, they don't have anything to benefit from like steering you the right way. Like they just love this shit. And like when somebody when somebody like doesn't have kids and this is like their whole life, man, that used to be my life. So I know like what Vava's doing to some extent, man, and I know how much passion he puts into it, and I can see it in every single person that he coaches, man. So like that's why I go there and train with him, right? And that's why I wanted to bring him here to you guys, because some of you guys, for various reasons, may not be able to travel out to Body Fit or may not be able to get to an open mat out there or something. So want to bring him here. I want to keep doing this. So just by show of hands, who would be wanting to have him back out, right? More, exactly. So there you go, right? Not just a cheap date, okay, buddy? All right. All right. So, but we do have some business to take care of. Some of you guys know, some of you guys don't know. My wife and I, Heidi, we ran an academy in Alabama for 7 years. It unfortunately had to close due to some hard times after COVID. It was a heartbreaking thing, and I had a buddy that was from KC. He said, hey, move up here, man. He's like, weed's legal. He's like, you can just work in the industry and rebuild your gym. And I thought, why not? I give it a shot. I didn't do shit else with my life except, jiu-jitsu. And I came here and I would, started training around at all the places, seeing where I liked, seeing where I would fit in. It's very hard for me to fucking fit in anywhere, especially being from Alabama and all that Southern hospitality. And you guys are all so quiet and reserved. Cool. That's fine. Well, the thing about it is, it's like I found my tribe, like where I fit in, man. So, and a lot of people, and I'm helping people also in the Lee Summit area find their tribe too here at Square One. Like not everybody wants to be like an MMA fighter, right? Not everybody wants to focus on those things. Those things are cool, but like a lot of the jiu-jitsu around this area is very, with the exception of Paradas, obviously, because they're an extension that's Vava's homeboy and, that's their team, but other than Vavas and Paradas around here, guys, there's not a whole lot of just straight jiu-jitsu, right? It's mostly like jiu-jitsu for combat sports, which which is great and everything. But I wanted to bring a place like, just like Pirate, man, out in Independence, that just like has just jiu-jitsu and focus on doing that to the best of our capabilities. And because we've only been around such a short time, those capabilities are limited now, but the sky's the limit, right? So today, right, We've been open for 2 years, right? We're steadily growing. And that couldn't happen without all the students here, right? You guys, you mean a lot to me, right? And you guys come in here every week and you sacrifice your time and your bodies and you train hard and you listen to direction and coaching. And it's coming from a good place, right? Because, you know, I don't think I could have got Vava to come and do this seminar here if he didn't believe in like what we're doing here, right? Because this man doesn't put his name on shit unless it's legit, right? Like that's something I know about him. I've only been training with him like a year, but that's something I know, right? So, so for him to be here says something special about this place and special about you guys. And today I want to recognize somebody special who came to our academy when we were just in a little fucking garage over there off of like 291 South, right? I had my doubts about if I was ever gonna get anyone to come in there and train, but this guy was like, I want to come in and I want to train. I want to do the 6 a.m. class. I fucking hate mornings, man, so much. I hate them so. But I was just like, you know what, man? I'll get up for people that want to learn jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu and my kids are probably the only thing I get up for. And then this guy came in and he basically founded our 6 a.m. class, and then months later it started to grow and get bigger. And then after that, this guy was just like, hey man, why don't we open a kids class? I was like, look at this place. I was like, it's a piece of shit. Do you want to bring your kids here? Do I want to bring I barely want to bring my kids here, right? I was like, it's a piece of shit. And I was like, I don't think we're going to be able to do it. And he's like, nah, man. He's like, I got this. Let me reach out to my homeschool co-op group. And I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. All right. So because of him, we have a fully functioning kids class now, which made the academy grow, which made us be able to like get into this place, right? And I know this isn't much of an upgrade, but you know what? I know that the people that are here, and especially the ones that were at the garage, are not here for the cosmetics of the place. They're not here for the look. We're not here to look cool. We're here to train hard. There's a difference, right? So this person looked me in the eye about 6 months into it and said, dude, I want to do things the hard way. And I said, fuck yeah, bro. So today I'm going to give him his blue belt. Come here. You know what I'm talking about, too. Clap it out for him. Yes, sir. And this is the very first at Square One Jiu-Jitsu, so give him another round. Congratulations, man. Yeah, guys. So yeah, we've come, 2 years in. We got this. This is what we got for now, but this is not the final resting place of Square One Jiu-Jitsu. I promise you. I promise we will only get better. We will only train harder, and it will never get easier. We'll just get better at doing hard shit. Okay? So that's it. That's all I have to say. Coach, anything else?
Yeah, guys, feel lucky to just have people to train with, period. I've started in way worse than this, believe it or not. I've started in places just like this. And yeah, they grow if you just believe and keep working. Hard work is what matters, okay? No excuses. That also matters too. Your attitude is the only thing that you can control. Remember that, all right? Your attitude and your effort. That's what you can control. All the surrounding stuff doesn't really matter. Come in here, train hard, keep working. This place will grow, and that's what's going to happen, period. All right, great work. Hey, I appreciate you all coming. Thank you very much.
For sure. One more round of applause, guys. All right. And let's get a group picture now, okay? Heidi is really good at lining everyone up and telling people what to do. So black belts up front.